Samantha James. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we have a pick a card for you with the option to extend, and it's going to be what they don't want to tell you. What they won't, what they don't, what they will not say to you. We have lots of, video prompts that are like what they wish they could say, but let's talk about what they literally consciously are not gonna tell you. They're choosing to not tell you. Let's get all the tea, you guys. And it could be just really sweet at the end of the day. Who fucking knows? Maybe they're like afraid to tell you how in love they are with you. Who knows? We have 3 piles, you guys. We have pile number 1 with the moonstone, pile number 2 with the clear quartz, and pile number 3 with the white aventurine. If you guys are new to pick a cards, what you're gonna do is pause the video and figure out whichever pile or crystal you're drawn to the most. Go down below in the description box, find your timestamp, and I'll see you at your reading unless you wanna join me in the pre-shuffle chit chat. If you wanna join me there, then just keep on watching. Hello, lovely souls. Welcome to the pre-shuffle chit chat. All right, so the tea. Let's talk about what they don't, what they won't tell you. Alexa, play Spotify. All right, so I got this beautiful deck from my hubby. Very excited about it. It's called the Astral Realms deck. This is gonna be a deck more so used for advice because it is so spiritual and kind of unrelated to this video. But what's up? Hello, everybody. I'm gonna start with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I hope everyone is doing well. This month is flying by, and I cannot tell if that's a good thing or not, but whatever. We're out here. Almost like 10 days till Halloween. And still none of you have told me what you're gonna be for Halloween. What is this, huh? I'm asking you, that means you should tell me because I need to know ideas. Or I just love to know if people are being creative or if they're just gonna be fucking sluts, all that. I think I know what I'm gonna be, but I have made no plans to put that into fruition. So we shall see. But I hope everyone's doing well. What is new? What is there to talk about? Still following this Brian Laundrie case. And what's very interesting is that, it's devastating when anyone is kidnapped or goes missing. There's like a ton of TV shows about it. In fact, hubby just told me to start watching this show called Big Sky, which I will say it's not something I would recommend to anyone. It's fucking retarded. But, whatever. We're out of TV shows. It's about a kidnapping. And it's like in the show, no one cares if the prostitutes are missing, and Montana is where it takes place. But the second a fucking white girl goes missing, it's a big deal. So in real life, same shit with this Gabby Petito case. It's devastating, it's heartbreaking, it's sad, right? But, and here's the big but, and I love to play devil's advocate, so please come at me. There has been over 450 abductions of women the same age as Gabby Petito in the last year nationwide. Most of them ranging from Native Mexican and Native American to Black, but none of them have gotten national coverage, not just for a few days, but now going on 2 months. Every single day there's national coverage on this Gabby Petito case. But the second a blonde white influencer goes missing or gets murdered, and yes, it's devastating, so yes, that should be breaking news, it's a big fucking deal. But guess what? Guess who also gets murdered and goes missing and no one gives a shit, bats an eye or anything? Lots of women. Lots of women. They just don't happen to be blonde or white or influencers. So, wanted to put that out there. I just thought that was very interesting. Okay. I was talking about it in one of my first pre-shuffle chit chats like a long time ago, and now It's obviously still continuing because they haven't found this dude, which, man, talk about like a real life TV show. Literally, my whole life today has been this. I haven't gotten anything done this morning, yet we're in this Aries moon. I've been so motivated to get shit done because this one over here has been throwing up, causing issues, ESU. And then I just dropped my deck. This is my life right now. So, welcome to the pre-shuffle chit chat. So I'm gonna be using the Angel Answers deck once I clean it up. Okay. In the Angel Answers deck, I'm pretty much gonna use to navigate, like, will this person ever tell you, like, what they won't tell you? You know what I'm saying? No. Oh no. Whoa, okay, this deck hasn't been used for a long time. As you can tell, they're ready to rumble. They're like, they're trying to give me all the cards. Sometimes decks that are really powerful, this happens to be a really powerful one. If I don't use them for a while, they're energetically like overstimulating. So they tend to go crazy and I'm getting all these crazy cards. We have the energy oracle cards. So, yeah. All right, what else is new? It's getting colder here in Texas, which is nice. A little bit, tiny bit. Colder to us, because I'm starting to discover that this shit is ridiculously hot. All the time, which is like, I'm good, thanks. But it's getting cooler, I should say. I'm doing some cool renovations to the home that I'm very excited about. And what else? I have a very exciting announcement that I'm going to make next week, so stay tuned. Very exciting. In fact, it's the announcement that I've been hinting at for a while now. We have the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I guess I don't have that much to say. I have some really good new music. It's not like new, but it's new to me, and it's like I put it all into like a generative playlist, and my Spotify is linked down below if you guys are interested. I love music, and you know, I have lots of music recommendations. I have lots of recipe recommendations. I just got a crock pot. That was fun. It's been very interesting. I made a stew yesterday, which lacked flavor. And it's not that I didn't like put a bunch of fucking spices and stuff in it. It's just, it really like stewed down, you know? So props to the people who can make flavorful stews, because that shit can go bland real quick. All right, I'm just being ridiculous at this point. But we have our 3 piles. And I am going to be using the White Newman Tarot, which is this one. This person also does the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. The creator is from Austin, where I am. So that's really cool. All right, you guys, I love you. Sorry if that was super boring chit chat, but come chat me, like talk back to me. Comment down below what your Halloween costume is and all that great stuff. In the meantime, I will see you guys at your pile. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome. If you chose the Moonstone, this is for you. This is such a great stone to work with and use, especially right now because it is a full moon. So let's get into it. What does your person not want to say to you? What are they not going to tell you? This should be interesting, and you will have the option to extend. The extension is going to be what they wish they could say. So we're going to do the opposites today. This one is about what they will not, won't say to you, and then the extended will be what they wish they could tell you, plus channeled messages. Let's get into it. All right, for your Astral Realms Crystal Oracle, thanks to my hubby, we have Perspective, Neptune. And we have Larimar as your crystal. Number 22. So all of these might be very serendipitous to you. Something about Neptune or Neptune placements in your charts. Maybe working with Larimar, and then maybe number 22, maybe you've been seeing twos a lot. And then Perspective. We'll get into this card, but let's lay this out right here. We have Rejoice in Celebration, number 3. Crown Chakra, number 7. We have Strategy, number 21. We have 7th Chakra, Archangel Uriel. So we have the Crown and the Third Eye Chakra, and we have Perspective here, Strategy. We have a year from now, Abundance, Observer, okay, Unfinished Symphony, and why? Good question. All right, you're like, why? And I'm like, yeah, why? Alexa, turn the music off. I know, it's a great song, but YouTube is very picky about background music. Okay, let me make sure we're in frame. All right. Group number 1. I guess I can put that there. So, what will your person not tell you? And probably not say to you for about a year from now, I'm not sure. And Strategy here, Observer, it makes me feel like they are being strategic about withholding some kind of information from you. What information is it? I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that out with the tarot. But just so far from the Oracle, I am getting energy that, you know, this is a very difficult connection that you have. This could be a twin flame, a karmic. This could be someone that's in and out of your life. This could be an ex, or it could be that you're at distance, separation, maybe even no contact, but it is complicated for sure. This is not like you guys are happily married type of connection. So if you are happily married, maybe choose a different pile. This is definitely a very strategic, divine connection that tends to be more on the difficult side for whatever karmic retribution or pattern that you are ascending or fulfilling in some sort of way. Now, there is definitely, you know, fast forward, a chance for you guys to rejoice in celebration, Unfinished Symphony here as well. You know, there's definitely this huge opportunity for you guys to reconcile maybe a year from now, maybe sooner. Maybe the distance is not a choice. Maybe this person is in the military. Maybe they are traveling. Who fucking knows? But I do think you guys have unfinished business for sure. And I think that this separation, no contact, or even just the karma of you guys being in and out of each other's life is supposed to harness some sort of energy in which you guys individually work on yourselves, work on your perspective, your crown and third eye chakra, become an observer, work on your own abundance, that kind of thing. That is like as far as I can see into this. So let me pull your tarot. Let's see what else is going on. Specifically, what they won't say to you. You will have the option to extend. The extension is going to be of opposites. We are going to talk about what they wish they could say to you. So what they won't consciously say or give away, and then we will get into what they wish they could say and channeled messages. So we have the Seven of Wands, we have the Lovers, whoa, and the Hangman. Very interesting. Okay. I mean, this person, damn. They 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck will probably pull more tarot. 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, kind of resembling this Medusa figure. So 10 of Pentacles in reverse underneath that. All right, so there's a lack of structure, foundation, stability here, probably because of separation, distance, something of that nature. This person, what they won't say to you, which is interesting, is that they love you and that they want to be with you. Something about snakes. That snakes may be symbolizing something sneaky. Who knows? What they won't say to you is that they would like to compete to have you, that they don't like when other people are with you. If you're dating someone else, if you're exploring other options because this one is not viable, they won't tell you that they don't want you to pursue those options, that they want you to be with them. They won't tell you that they have been watching you, observing you, that they try to connect with you on a spiritual realm, that they can feel your energy, that they try to energetically kind of tune into you. And I'm not saying that they sit there and they're chanting hums and, you know, meditating and shit, but they could be. I'm saying that they think about you so often that it is like they're tuning into your energetic field. What they won't say to you is that they hope that you guys get together again, that they hope that you reconcile, that they hope that you guys can be best friends, that you could be even lovers at some point in time. What they're not saying to you is that they hope that you make a choice and that choice is them. What they won't say to you is that not being with you is like their life is stagnant and it's not moving at all. So why they won't tell you this is because I feel like they are trying to be mature. They see you working on your spirituality. They see you working on your abundance. They see your perspective and how you need freedom or you need to move forward, and that they would only hold you back with the Hangman and stagnate your life. They won't tell you this also because there probably is a huge amount of distance or separation or something that is withholding them from reconciling with you, whether that be a job or a divine situation, and they don't want you to, you know, wait for them, and they don't want you to stop what you're doing and be in a hangman position the way that they are about you. Like, so this person is very strategic and sneaky, but not in a negative way. This person is actually being strategic in a way in which they literally are putting your own personal happiness above theirs. They literally care about you. You are a part of their dream with Neptune here. So let me pull some more cards. And then we had that 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This person feels defeated by the situation, whatever has put you at a distance. Now, I don't know the details of that. You could be like, well, this person fucked up. And okay, so that's a scenario. Well, they know that at this point in time, they know that, and they want you back and they want to try again, but they know that they fucked up, and they know you might not take them back, or maybe that you deserve better than them. Or you could be like, they are gone overseas, or, you know, whatever it is. With that 10 of Pentacles in reverse, you know, beneath the 10 of Wands, there's no foundation here. There's no structure for there to be a relationship that is founded upon. There's no, I don't know, apartment that you guys could live in together, or type of stability or consistency that could be generated here. And that's why this person won't tell you these things, because they know that 6 of Wands in reverse. And they also know that you would stop your life for them, because that's just the kind of endearing and caring and beautiful person that you are. And they don't want you to do that. In fact, with the star in reverse here, they see what you're doing here. Maybe you have a spiritual community. Maybe you have really built a life for yourself since separating with this person, and really an abundant one, not just prosperously, but just like in general, like you have new friends and new opportunities and followers and, you know, whatever it is. It just seems like you are really living an abundant life and a really rich one. And this person doesn't want to take away your shine with the star. Like, they would love for you to choose them, but maybe you guys are literally with someone else, but they don't want to do that. You know, they're observing you, they're seeing you as the star, and star can also represent seeing you from a distance. So they're seeing you from far away, but they're admiring you and they're putting you on a pedestal and they're enjoying what they're seeing. But look at these cards we have in reverse here. The 6 of Wands, which is about success and victories in reverse. This person doesn't feel like if they fought this fight, they would be successful in getting you, because maybe they did ruin everything, or maybe it is absolutely impossible to create some sort of consistent relationship with you. With the star, they don't want to fuck up your shine. With the Chariot in reverse, they just, you know, they can make all these promises, but they wouldn't be able to fulfill them. They wouldn't be able to move towards you. Whether it's like a financial thing or whether it's like a career obligation, this person can't come towards you. They just can't, for whatever reason. So they don't want you to, you know, this is kind of sweet. They will not tell you this, because if they told you this, then you might come back into their life. And although that in their subconscious is such a great thing, like they want you to choose them, they know that that's not the right choice to make. And so they're being strategic for both of you, for you specifically. And they want to continue watching you grow spiritually and ascend abundantly. And I mean, come on, this is fucking sweet as hell. So whether this is an ex or, you know, you're with someone else and moved on, just take a sec to realize how nice this is. This is really sweet, honestly. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys. Group number 1, we're going to do the extended. The extended is going to be with channeled messages, so what this person would say to you. But we're going to be talking about what they, you know, do want to say to you, what they wish they could say to you. So that is linked down below. If you are timestamp number 1, you are extended timestamp number 1. All right, you guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me here. I really hope that resonated, and I'll see you in the extended. Hello, group number 2. Welcome. If you chose the beautiful clear quartz, this is for you. All right, so what your person won't say to you, what they don't want to tell you. And the extension is really cool. It's really telling. It's what they wish they could say. And we're going to do channeled messages there. So that's linked down below. But the polarity of both of these readings is just really, really interesting, you know? So what they won't say, let's start with your Astral Realms Crystal Oracle, thanks to my hubby who got me this deck. We have Empathy, Venus, Rose Quartz, number 14. And we have little pearls here as well. I have some beautiful rose quartz here. Rose quartz is awesome. You know, it can be overrated to the point where you like don't want to use it as much, but I always end up going back to it because it is gorgeous crystal to work with. If I feel the effects of anything, I feel the effects of rose quartz the most. So we have Venus, Empathy, Rose quartz. We have Temptation, 14, 15. We have Shadow. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Third chakra, wow. I'm only saying wow because in the first pile, they got Crown and Third Eye chakra together, which I wasn't expecting. These aren't all chakra cards. They're like just random energy cards. So I wasn't expecting to get, for you guys to get sacral and solar plexus together. It's not the right time. Also, if you guys are looking for like what these decks are, I tell you all the decks in the pre-shuffle chit chat. We have soulmates, peace, milk and honey. Okay. Very interesting. What this person won't say to you. All right, this definitely has to do with so this is a definite relationship that you're involved in. Could have been in the past, but I don't think so. I mean, we have milk and honey here, we have peace, we have soulmates. I definitely feel like there is a little tiny issue, an issue governed by this person's shadow self, or an issue with your shadow self, group number 2, that this person is aware of. But you guys are together, you know what I'm saying? So all relationships have problems, and all of everybody throughout history, even if it's a family structure, has certain things that they don't say because it's, you know, and more so in the spiritual community, there are certain things we don't say because we might be more spiritually advanced and it could be taken the wrong way. What is supposed to be like advice can be looking very like, I know better and you don't, or like you're trying to psychoanalyze someone. So this person has never felt like it's been the right time to tell you this. It's not that they're withholding information from you, and it's not that they refuse to say this to you. It's just that they have not felt like it's been the right time. In fact, this person has been really working on healing, and healing in a way where they are more compassionate and empathetic to your feelings. So there's all sorts of different types of healing, but this person has been working on maybe their self-esteem and their confidence individually, and then healing in a way where they can be more sympathetic to you and your shadow self and your temptation. So let's get into it. We're gonna pull some tarot, but I'm really getting heavy messages here that just want to come through. I'm kind of channeling at this point. So let's get something straight, group number 2. This person absolutely fucking loves you. There's a lot of beauty in this connection and a lot of peace. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with this relationship. So the things that I'm going to say that are more on the shadow side, on the darker side, have no bearing whatsoever as an attack. And I think that's why this person hasn't found the right words to express this. And maybe divinely I'm supposed to channel for them because it's never been the right time for them. Now, one thing I'm understanding here with the empathy card is that this person doesn't want to bring these things up and have you feel like this is a reflection of them being insecure. Because I am seeing insecurity being an issue here, and this person is really working on it. They're really working on loving themselves in a very divine, feminine way. So I don't know if you're a masculine watching for a feminine, or, you know, vice versa, but this person really is trying to work on their self-esteem, and they don't want what they want to say about you to be held against them as a flaw in their psyche, like there's something wrong with them and that's why they're bringing it up. So they've never even said anything because of that reason. But let's get this straight. This person absolutely feels like you're soulmates. I don't think this is news to you. I think you guys call each other soulmates. You know each other as mates and soulmates. There's a lot of love here. In fact, I feel like this person maybe feels like it's not the right time to talk about this because there's a lot of peace right now in this relationship and connection. They don't want to stir the pot if it's not necessary. And I don't think it's that necessary. I don't think that what I'm about to express to you is like this driving force and they're living in guilt, not telling you. I think it's just like a little picadillo. A picadillo, look that definition up online, that bothers them, but they would like to heal it and clear it, but they don't know how to go about it. You know what I'm saying? So with milk and honey, I definitely feel like this connection is moving towards more prosperous, you know, days, more love, and just, it's really expanding. And it, you know, I wouldn't doubt that you guys are in a relationship or getting engaged or having a baby or whatever the fuck it is. It just feels like there is, you know, a life ahead of you guys. But with the second chakra and the solar plexus, we have temptation and shadow. I think this person has seen your shadow self in regards to your sexuality. Now, I don't know if you cheated on this person. I don't know if you have been caught talking to other people and like you didn't actually do the deed. I don't know if you have some sort of sexual habit, or they have been exposed to your sexual temptations, watching porn, flirting with other people online, maybe just not being honest about your sexuality. But this haunts this person. And the reason it haunts them is because it's not you fully, it's your shadow self. And when your shadow self comes out, it's not true or pure, it's temptation speaking. So temptation having a lot to deal with devil energy, having a lot to do with addictions and codependency and a need and a need and a need and a need and a lack and a lack. And rather than having peace, or rather than having clarity, or rather than having purity, this comes out in a very dark form and it affects this person, especially if this person is working on their self-esteem and this is a sexual thing. So, you know, if there was actual infidelity here or cheating, I'm sure that you guys have moved on from it, but that doesn't mean that it's cleared, and it doesn't mean that this person doesn't think about it from time to time, and it doesn't mean that they're not worried that it could happen again when something goes wrong, meaning when you're not in a high vibrational state, when your frequencies are low vibe, because this person has seen you in a low frequency. They know you're capable of this. And so if you're, and specifically you, group number 2, if your third and second chakra, this is your solar plexus and your, I just said it, solar plexus and sacral chakra. And if you don't know what those chakras are, look them up online. If they're not in alignment, if they are blocked, then there might not be a healthy sexual relationship between you two as a couple. So it's important to always keep those in mind, because those are strong chakra points for you, group number 2. And it says a lot about your character. It means you're very ambitious. It means you're very confident. It means that in a good high vibrational light, you're very motivated. You're probably really into fitness. These are really incredible chakra points that rule you. But if you're not in alignment and you're in a low frequency, then these things will retribute into something darker and manifest there. Now, I'm not saying like the whole relationship is dark. Like, I don't see that at all, but I do see this being a problem. At least if shit were to hit the fan. And this person doesn't feel like shit is hitting the fan right now, which is why they won't talk about it, because they think everything is really good and they think there's a lot of healing that has been going down, and who the fuck are they to bring up something that happened in the past? But they know that you are capable of it, and it scares them, and I think they want more affirmations that it won't happen, or they want more clarity on what will happen if you more clarity for sure with the moon coming out on what will happen if you are in a bad state of mind. Are you gonna just hand over to your temptations? Or are you just gonna let your shadow self take over? You know, there's gotta be some sort of spiritual game plan here. And I think that's what this person wants to know. Okay, so the White Newman is not a tarot card. It is specific to this tarot deck, and you got it to start. So I'm going to read from the book as far as what they define the White Newman as. I remember this book, and I remember having a difficult time finding what they called the White Newman, and I was like, why? It's your own tarot card. It should be like the first page in the book. So give me a second, you guys. But, you know, with the Knight of Cups here, I definitely feel like this person wants to have some sort of, I don't think it's reassurance in a selfish way. I think it's more so that they want to just make sure that there is a game plan, that everything is fine, will be fine, that this won't happen again, because I think it really scares them. I think it really hurt them. Okay, White Newman. Creation, starting point, divine inspiration. The God's Father runs free across the virgin earth's plains. In apparent weightlessness, just like the bison in ancient cave paintings, it traverses the world, making sure that all of the creation is in order. Above him, dimensions open and the power of the sun glows between his horns. The bronze stars and bird guide him as the morning breaks. The White Newman symbolizes creation through action, the perfect and divinely inspired path resulting from movement and momentum. Act, innovate, make the world anew. So I like that because that talks about the third and second chakra a lot. It talks about how you guys need to have a plan and action because you are a person of action and movement. So even when you're in a low vibration or a low frequency or a period of depression, or your shadow self is coming out, or you're being triggered, or there's trauma, whatever the fuck it is, you guys need to have some sort of positive movement forward with the Knight of Cups. You need to gain more clarity with this person, or more reassurance that this won't happen again, that you are committed for the long term with the Knight of Pentacles. And you need to follow through on that. And it's just that simple. The Knight of Pentacles is grounded and deeply rooted. It's the astral and the earthly that have formed in alignment as expressed through the 5 elements: the moon, the pentacle, the sun, the bull's horns, and the moon charm above her head. So we have that moon popping up as well, which is really beautiful because it talks about how this person has a lack of clarity, but it can also talk about the deepness of this connection, how this can be a point in which you guys can really empower each other. But the moon rules the subconscious. It rules melancholy and delusion. So maybe this person is having delusions about what could possibly happen in the realm of temptation for you. Now, it's not beyond them to have delusion because there has been circumstance here, but it's important that both of you, you know, calmly take each other's hand and illuminate this kind of half-shadowed moon here. The moon rises above the far mountains. Dusk departs and the world shifts slowly from the conscious to the unconscious, from a state of knowledge to one of intuition. On the plain below, under the ghost light of the sky, 2 sacred foxes, as pale as the moon, are dancing to welcome the night. Does one leap as if to catch its prey, or does it flow ethereally, defying the rational and the logical? A threshold is crossed, and now actions that are rich in improvisation and creativity take the fore. Well, this person definitely has some very artistic meanings, but I do think all is well. Group number 2, I think that you guys are fine, will be fine, more than fine, milk and honey, peace. You guys are soulmates, you'll work this out. But I just think that this is what this person doesn't want to tell you. All right, so we're gonna extend this. We're gonna say what they want to tell you and channel messages from this person. That's linked down below. In the meantime, however, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you, and I'll see you guys in the extended. Hello, group number 3. Welcome if you chose the white aventurine, which is really interesting because aventurine is usually green. This is for you. Let's get into it. So what your person won't say to you, what they do not want to tell you. Let's get into it. So from our Astral Realms Crystal Oracle, thanks to my baby, we have regeneration, black tourmaline. Ooh, one of my favorite crystals. Pluto, number 11. So Pluto, ruled by all things dark and mysterious, black tourmaline being about, you know, dark and mysterious things. It's about protection. It's also like a literal thing, protection against electromagnetic frequencies. And then regeneration, really kind of symbolizing Scorpio energy to me. So does Pluto. And then 11 being the 11th month of November, kind of Scorpio energy. So we have movement, choices, and decisions, number 2. Stand your ground, number 7. The thinking woman, the world, trust. You guys got 3 of these. Yes, and wait. We have serendipity, chop wood, and yang. Okay. Let me make sure we're all in frame. You guys got a lot of oracle. Okay, so group number 3. What this person won't say to you. I feel like what they won't say to you, they will say to you, but you just have to wait and trust that they will. And everything will kind of regenerate. There might be some very serendipitous, not so coincidental things happening in your life. You might be seeing a lot of repeating angel numbers. Maybe 1111 is one of them. Lots of 1s, lots of 2s I'm getting. Something about this connection or something about the situation, maybe even in regards to like what they won't tell you, is about to come full circle with the world. This person has been thinking about this a lot. Thinking woman or thinking man, doesn't matter. I think it just, this person has been in a state of thinking. And with chopped wood talks about chores. It talks about what has to be done. It has to be done. So it's like this person will tell you, and I know I'm being vague because I don't know what this thing is just yet. They will tell you what they won't tell you right now. That's why you should trust, and that's why you should wait, because they have to. And with yang energy, it's a masculine energy. They are going to take action on this. They are going to, like, you know, move this forward and say something about it. It is going to come full circle with the world. So whatever it is that they're not saying will be said, okay? With movement and regeneration, there is definitely some sort of kind of divine action being taken right now. So let's get some more information with the tarot. And you will have an option to extend. The extension is what they wish they could say to you. And we're going to do channeled messages. And it's been a really interesting extended because of the polarity of this reading and that reading. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands to start. We have the 10 of Wands. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the King of Wands. What they won't see you. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. This is really interesting. Okay. I'm getting a lot of different downloads, but I'm not even sure what direction to take this in. What this person won't tell you it seems general. I mean, it seems like a thing that they won't say certain things to you. I don't know if you're a couple, like you've been a couple and like you've been married to this person, because it seems like little things here and there. Like they will tell you eventually, but they're trying to work things out on their own. Some of it honestly has to do with stress. Like this person's a little overwhelmed right now financially, and I think just even aside from finances, like let's say finances are fine, this person is just overwhelmed by their lack of energy. Like they're exhausted and they're trying to do a lot at once and they don't know how to like, and maybe they don't even feel like it's necessary to share, but they will eventually with yang energy, or you will find out, or it's weird. With regeneration, it could be that they're not saying anything because like maybe they're not truly expressing how fucking exhausted they are, because they know that they'll regenerate. They know that there will be forward movement and everything will be fine. You know, I don't know if you guys have a newborn and they're like, I'm fucking exhausted with this newborn, and they want to stand their ground and tell you to help out more, but they don't know how to tell you to help out more. That's just like a small example for some of you. What else? Some of them are, you know, simultaneously stressed about finances, but they know that everything will be fine with the Ace of Pentacles. It's weird. It's interesting. This person has like a huge trust for you. The trust part is almost coming out for you. Like maybe they don't tell you enough that they trust you, that they trust your movements, your choices, your decisions, that they know that you will take care of things with chop wood. Maybe they don't express that enough. With regeneration, and I don't know why I said that, with Four of Wands, they know that you're supposed to be together. They know that you're soulmates. They know that you guys, or twin flames, are definitely your destiny is to be a part of each other's lives. Like with the world, like you are supposed to be in each other's lives. They know that. So if you're not in a relationship with this person, I'm trying to touch up on every kind of scenario I'm seeing. Another thing that they feel is a trust that you guys will be together again, even though things are seemingly unstable. And they will, here's the thing, this person, okay, so overwhelming. In a relationship or not, I don't really care about the details of that because this isn't really like that kind of reading. Whether you're with someone or not, and I'm going to try not to stop myself every 5 seconds to define what this might resonate with. This person will go through the trenches with you. You guys are having a tough time, they will stay with you. You're having a great time, they will stay with you. You're having a tough time and they want to build something great, they will make that happen. This person, no matter what kind of anything is going on, they will make sure that you are okay. This person absolutely loves you. They absolutely trust you. They absolutely feel like you are their man or their woman or their person. And maybe they don't express that enough. Maybe it's not the right time to tell you because things are still transitional and they want to see it laid out on the ground. I don't know. It's interesting energy even for me to read. But this person knows that things will ultimately be fine. So if it is small and minuscule, like I'm exhausted and they don't want to tell you that, it's because they know that they will regenerate and they'll have more energy, and they just think it's like an annoying complaint to like express, but maybe you need to hear it. Maybe you need to understand like, no, seriously, this person's fucking exhausted. Or if they're stressed out, maybe you just need to understand that they're stressed out, but they trust that everything will be fine financially. I don't know. It's interesting stuff because it's big picture and small picture all woven together. It could also be that maybe generally speaking, this person doesn't express their feelings enough to you, that they don't say enough. Like group number 3, I know that things are not the best, but I trust that we will get through it together. I love you. I trust you. I appreciate you. You know, maybe it's just that simple. Maybe this, with a thinking woman, this person's very introspective, but they're not that communicative. Maybe they talk all the time, but they're not like very like lovey-dovey all the time about, you know, their feelings and stuff. It could also represent that what this person might not say, that they aren't going to tell you, but they want to tell you, I guess, is that they wish they had more choice or more, I don't know, more decisions. Maybe they want to stand their ground on some sort of decision-making process with you. It seems very simplified, but I think overall what I'm really getting here that they won't say, or that they don't say, is that they trust you, that they know that you will take care of things, that you will take care of them, and that they are with you no matter if things are good or bad. That's all I'm seeing for you, group number 3. It's that simple, really. But we are going to extend this. The extension is going to be what they want to say to you, and we're going to do channeled messages there. So that is linked down below. In the meantime, however, stay safe and stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the extended.